Hey everybody, it's Brooke Waldorf. Hi. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. This is my BTS themed tarot reading, pick a card tarot reading, and it is themed to love yourself answer, because we're going to find the answer on how to love yourself and how to be more confident. I have been planning this reading for I don't even know, maybe 6 weeks now. And this is the last thing I do, this voiceover intro. I've done everything else, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. I hope you're happy with it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love it. A big shout out, big thank you to Maggie. Check out her Etsy shop. I'm going to link all of her socials and her Etsy shop down below. The pins, the Polaroids, the photo cards, the stickers that you see on the screen are from her shop. She also has My Hero Academia stuff, and I have some of that as well. It's really cute. So definitely check out her shop if you're interested in picking up any of these items. Very reasonably priced, very great quality, and she's amazing, and she's a total sweetheart. So make sure you check that out. And also make sure you check out the intro that I edited together for this reading. It is on my Instagram, which will be linked in the description, also pinned in the comments. I was just a little bit nervous to post it to YouTube. I do a lot of themed readings, and I like to kind of create montage intros, and I haven't had any problems with the other ones, but I was nervous about BTS, so I decided not to post it because I didn't want it to get claimed. So it is on my Instagram. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I think it's really beautiful, so I would love it if you would go check that out. Also follow me on Instagram if you're interested in weekly pick-a-cards and just, getting sneak peeks into what's coming up with my channel, and talking to me and keeping in contact with me. Also, if you're interested in a private reading, that's going to be through my Etsy shop, which I will also link in the description below. I renew my listings every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I do that weekly. So anyways, you guys, why don't we just go ahead and get into this reading? So again, this is for you love yourself. How can you be more confident? How can you love yourself? That is the theme of this BTS reading. I'm going to go ahead and put the groups up on the screen. You can go ahead and choose whichever group you're feeling particularly drawn to. Use your intuition, choose your bias if he's there, choose your favorite photo card, your favorite number, whatever you're feeling pulled towards for whatever reason. You can, of course, watch more than one group. Sometimes people watch literally all three, so you can definitely watch more than just one group if that's what you're feeling called to do. Timestamps will be pinned in the comments, also in the description, so you can fast forward whenever you guys are ready, and make sure you stick around to the end of your reading because I am going to be doing my handwritten special messages, and also on top of that I created my own BTS oracle cards using photo cards. I'm shuffling on camera, so yeah, just make sure you stick around to the end because it's definitely the best part of each reading, and I just really hope you guys enjoy this. I put my heart and soul into this, and I'm a perfectionist, which I mentioned throughout this entire freaking reading multiple times. So this was honestly a release for me. I'm grateful to you guys, and I'm grateful to doing this reading, and I don't know, something about this definitely helped me release some of my control and perfectionism, which is something I've struggled with my entire life in many aspects of my life, and especially as a creative person, it's the worst. So yeah, I listened to Serendipity after this, and I wept. So but it was like a good cry. I needed it. It was a nice little cathartic cry, and I'm feeling really good. Other than the fact that I think I had a reaction to my medication, so I took some Benadryl and I'm kind of sleepy. Also, I've been up since 4 a.m. and it's currently like 8:30 p.m. because, the BTS album dropped, and I woke up at 4 a.m. because I had to pee, and then I watched the music video like 7 times, and I was listening to the album, and I was so hyped I couldn't fall asleep, and now I'm crashing. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. If anyone's even listening at this point, thanks. You're awesome. But anyways, I love you. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy this. Let's just go ahead and get started with group 1, Jungkook. All right, group 1. let's go ahead and get into it. Remember to stick around for the end for my handwritten notes and my homemade BTS oracle cards. So that's going to be all at the end. Let's get into your reading. So how can you be more confident? How can you love yourself more? Well, okay, so for you guys, with the Three of Swords being your first card out, I do think that most of you are going through some sort of breakup. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. So if you've had a friendship that's ended, a family member that you're no longer in contact with, business partner, it could be any type of relationship. And it definitely could be romantic as well. So the Three of Swords represents separation. It represents heartbreak. And so again, like I said, I think most of you guys are going through some sort of breakup, some sort of separation with a relationship that meant a lot to you. But there is a silver lining. So the Nine of Cups, I kind of want to jump ahead and go to the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And I keep kind of getting this feeling of like blessing in disguise. Like this relationship ending, it's a blessing in disguise because it's going to move you, most likely I feel like, to new people, new opportunities, new relationships. And I get this feeling that this relationship for you guys, it just had run its course. With the energy that we have going on here, I think for a lot of you guys, it was a messy breakup. I don't think things ended on good terms. Let's go with that for the vast majority of you guys. However, there was a reason that it had to end, and there's a reason that it happened the way it happened. Because I think for a lot of you guys, part of this silver lining is finding your inner strength. So you do have the Strength card. A lot of you guys could be Leos, or it could be that you're dealing with a Leo as well. But strength is all about emotional strength and maturity and fortitude and the ability to persevere in the face of adversity and to keep pushing forward. So I think for a lot of you guys, this relationship ending and having gone through what you went through has helped you find your inner strength, or it is helping you find your inner strength. And it's also a message that you have the strength to get through this. This isn't going to last forever. This is just a moment in time. This isn't going to weigh heavy on your heart forever. It's going to get better. Because again, that Nine of Cups right in the center, I just keep staring at it, and it's just making me feel like something exciting is going to come into your life in the near future. And I think it's going to be a person. I think it's going to be a new romantic relationship, a new friendship, whatever this person was, whatever this relationship was that left your life, I feel like you're going to have somebody new come in the near future who's going to be, even better. So here's where it gets interesting, and here's where the message kind of goes down two different but similar paths. Is with this Eight of Swords here, I feel like for some of you, okay, this is what I'm feeling. Some of you might have been how do I want to word this? You might have been the stinker in the situation. For some of you, not all of you. Don't freak out at me. For some of you, you might have been the one. You might have done some things or said some things that maybe you regret. Maybe you feel like it was your fault. Maybe you have some guilt, still left over from the situation because maybe you did something that you're not proud of. And for others of you, I think what this is representing is that I think that you're thinking, oh my God, like my intuition sucks, or like I'm stupid. Like, how did I miss all these red flags? Like, how did I think they were so great? And it turns out they're like the worst person ever. Like, how did I let them in my life? And really what it comes down to is things changed. You both changed. The situation changed. I don't think this person was a horrible person from the start and you somehow like missed the signs or something like that. So if you're kind of keeping yourself hostage because you think that, oh my God, like, like I said, like, oh, I have the worst intuition, I'm an idiot, like I can't trust myself. that's not the case. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes relationships run their course, and unfortunately, sometimes it's a messy ending. And so the Eight of Swords represents kind of keeping yourself stuck. She's blindfolded, she's been tied up, but guess what? She did it to herself. The swords are mental energy. So this is like overthinking and over analyzing, ruminating. Oh God, am I a ruminator? So I'm with you. This is definitely an energy of kind of like perfectionism. Hi, hello, recovering perfectionist here. It's crippling, isn't it? So I think a lot of you guys probably have that kind of mindset. A lot of you might be overthinkers, overanalyzers, like I said, ruminators, worriers. That's kind of the vibe I get from most of you guys. And I think a lot of you are thinking like, maybe I could have done something differently, or, like I said, some of you might be feeling guilty because of something you did or said, or again, holding on to that guilt or that kind of, anger at yourself of, oh, I'm stupid, I missed the signs. Like, you really didn't. The relationship changed, they changed. They weren't this way in the beginning. Your relationship wasn't this way in the beginning. So try to let go of those kinds of thoughts. And, if you are the person that you did something that you regret, we all do. Going back to my little spiel there about perfectionism, that's like something that I still today have to work on every day and have to come to grips with, is that I will never be perfect. None of us will. That's not part of the human experience. We're always learning. We're always growing. Difficult situations arise, and they're here for us to learn and grow from. And that's exactly what this situation was for you. And again, the silver lining is that somebody really great is going to be coming into your life, I think, in the near future. So the Ten of Wands, you don't have to do it alone. I think possibly by nature or possibly because of this situation, a lot of you guys are the types of people who might be kind of like lone wolves. Lone wolves. See, perfectionism. It's great. Lone wolves. Actually, if I was really going to be a perfectionist, I would edit that out, and I'm not going to. So I think a lot of you guys are kind of lone wolves, maybe on the more introverted side, which doesn't surprise me with kind of this energy or this mental energy of kind of being in your head. You don't have to carry this by yourself. It's time to end this chapter. It's time to let people in again. That's what it feels like. I think you've been really closed off because you've been afraid of repeating the cycle, repeating this kind of situation, making the same quote unquote mistakes. They weren't mistakes. You learn from them, you grow. That's it. It was meant to happen. It was meant to happen, plain and simple. And 10s represent completion. They represent ends of cycles, ends of chapters. And again, for you, I think it is the end of being alone. You've got to let people in if you want people in your life. I know it sounds simple, but it's true. You have to be open. You have to let go of, like I said, this guilt that you're carrying around with you. And it's time to let go of the past. The Ten of Wands can definitely be a message of it's time to, let go of the past, needing to let go of the narratives that we tell ourselves of, oh, this happened to me this one time. It's just going to keep happening. I'm only going to attract cheaters because that one person cheated on me. I'm not worthy of love. That, I'm not good enough. That's why they cheated, and everyone else is going to cheat too. Like, those kinds of things. So it's time to let go of those limiting beliefs, those negative mindsets. And you have the strength to do it. Whether you believe me in this moment or not, you absolutely have the strength to do it. And that will usher in this bright new energy and one or possibly more amazing people into your life. It's time to let people in. It's time to let go of the past. It happened. It's time to move on. Okay, let's look at your oracle cards. Okay, first card is big happy changes. Okay, so I love this because I mean, this could be anything. This is a general reading. So this wish fulfillment, this Knight of Cups with this big happy changes, this could be anything. But for most of you, definitely what I'm feeling is, I think, new people. I think you're going to get to that point where you're like, enough's enough. I want friends. I want a relationship. I want whatever. I want somebody new and exciting to come into my life, and I need to be open to it. So I think a lot of you guys are going to get to that point. And I don't think this is that far off for you. I think a lot of you might be having somebody new and exciting coming into your life in the near future. Okay, we've also got sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Yeah. You guys are sensitive. Absolutely. That's why, again, this relationship just wasn't a match for you anymore. And I think probably what happened is probably you and most likely the other person, because I get the feeling that this was a long-standing relationship for a lot of you guys. And again, whatever kind of relationship, friendship, any kind. So I feel like most likely the reason it ended on such a sour note is probably because it maybe was like overdue for the relationship to end, but because you've been friends or in a relationship or whatever for so long, probably neither one of you really wanted to let go, even though you both probably knew it was time. So I kind of get this feeling of like you are really sensitive right now, and you're just a sensitive person in general, I think. Very empathetic, very emotional, very sensitive. And I think this whole situation really hurt you, and it kind of has ramped up your sensitivity. So some of your feelings might still be a little bit raw. So don't rush anything. Don't force yourself to like get over it. Just try to like go with the flow as best as possible, and just be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself and be patient with the process. Okay, then we've got self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt right there. Let go of old guilt. I mean, plain and simple. I think that's kind of the overall message for your reading, because again, regardless of if the guilt is, oh, I wish I hadn't said this, I wish I had done this differently, let go of that guilt. Or if it's, oh man, my intuition's off, I'm an idiot, I should have never let them in, what's wrong with me, this is all my fault, I did this to myself, let go of that guilt. No matter what your guilt is over this situation, it's time to let go of it. Like I said, not a single one of us is perfect. We never will be. As I hit the stand, wow, this is a lesson in me letting go of perfectionism, that's for sure. But anyways, your final card is a great one. I love this. Full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. So I think for a lot of you guys, you're about to close this out. But the Ten of Wands, the thing about the Ten of Wands is it is an energy of you need to decide it's time to end this chapter. You have to consciously say to yourself, you know what? I've done my penance. Yes, this relationship the ending was bad. Maybe I did something bad. Maybe I didn't. But no matter what, it's time to move on. It's time to be open to new experiences. It's time to let go of this guilt, this pain associated with this relationship, these, limiting beliefs that I have accrued because of it. And it's time to move on. And once you do that, it's going to reach a resolution. Somebody new and exciting is going to come into your life, and everything's going to be wonderful. So let's go ahead and get your handwritten oracle cards. So we've got, first up is Stop Doing This. So let's see what we got for you guys. So we'll pull a couple of these. Stop doing this. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got. So we have playing the victim. Okay. So I knew when I wrote this one that people were going to get upset about it, so please don't get upset. Playing the victim is 100% the Eight of Swords card. So we are all victims of something at some time or another. And it's totally valid to be in that energy every once in a while. It's natural. We get hurt, someone hurts us, you're a victim. Something has happened. However, a lot of times, I don't know how to word this. I'm like, everyone's going to be attacking me in the comments for this one. But, so basically, we can get stuck in this energy really easily. We can get stuck in the victimhood. We can get stuck in the, oh, woe is me. Again, it's that Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands energy. Like, this horrible thing happened. This person mistreated me. They cheated on me. They abandoned me. They talked smack behind my back, and I thought they were my best friend. Like, whatever the situation may have been for you. And it's 100% valid to be upset, to be hurt, to be in that Three of Swords energy of the heartbreak. But then you got to pull yourself out of it. There comes a day where you got to take the blindfold off, and you got to, accept that, look, it happened. Yeah, it sucks. But we all go through it. I promise you. If this is your first heartbreak, if this is your first big betrayal in life, there's going to be plenty more. I'm sorry to tell you. So it's time to get back out there. It's time to open yourself back up again. So I hope you understand what I meant by that, because I knew when I wrote it that someone was going to get upset with me for that one. Then we've also got self-medicating / self-sabotaging, which playing the victim is self-sabotage, because it's putting up this front. Again, it's putting up this wall of not being open to new people or new relationships or new, situations, because, this happened to me. I'm this person. I'm the person that gets cheated on. That's who I am. Deal with it, everybody. Like, it's a form of self-sabotage. And self-sabotage comes from insecurity and not fully loving yourself. So this is it's working out well. Let's just move on. I think you get the picture. But let's go on to watch this movie. So I wrote down some feel-good movies of mine. So I'm going to pull a couple of these. We're going to do that one. And we're going to see what movies you should watch to feel a little better after I just read you and I tried to be nice about it. I'm sorry. Okay, Superbad, my absolute favorite movie of all time. If you have not seen it, please watch it. It's hysterical. It's definitely like my number one feel-good movie. And Hocus Pocus, a classic. Obviously a Halloween movie, but you know what? I put up my Halloween decorations on July 5th and I'm not even mad at it. So you know what? Watch yourself some Hocus Pocus and some Superbad. All right, now let's go to listen to this song on repeat, BTS edition. So let's see what song you guys are gonna get. It's this one. I don't know what it is, but it's this one. What have we got? Beautiful, Epiphany. So maybe some of you guys need to kind of cry it out. Maybe some of you haven't allowed yourself. Maybe that's why you might still be kind of in this energy with that Eight of Swords, is because maybe a lot of you guys, you haven't really allowed yourself to actually deal with your feelings. Sometimes you need a good cry. Sometimes you need a cathartic cry. Maybe I should have included some sad movies too, but they're not. They're all feel-good movies. They're all like funny movies. But anyway, yeah, for some of you, with Epiphany here, you might need a good cry. That's number one. And also, you might be headed for an epiphany. You might be headed for that moment of clarity of, oh my God, like, yes, like this is the thing I need to let go of. This is what I'm doing. This is my self-sabotage, because a lot of times, again, the playing the victim, it's very subconscious, because, and I've done it. Let me tell you, I've done it. My first, like, quote unquote love when I was like 19, 20, cheated on me numerous times, once with a friend. That's fun. And so I held on to that narrative, that 10 of Wands, for a long time. And I thought all men are dogs and they're all gonna cheat on me. That's just my lot in life. I 100% played the victim, and it got me nowhere fast. I kept attracting dodgy guys, because that's what I kept putting out there, that, they're the only type that exist. There are no nice guys. It's a myth. So a lot of the time, like I said, this can like seep into our subconscious and we don't even really realize it's there. So for some of you, you might be headed for an epiphany that kind of helps you realize, like, oh crap. Yep, I'm holding on to that. Yep, that's formulating how I'm thinking and handling the situation. So let's move on to your motivational quote from a member of BTS. Minor little detail, just want to mention, I cannot verify that these are 100% accurate. I do not speak Korean. These were translated into English. I found them online, so take it with a grain of salt. Hopefully they said these things, but I tried to do my due diligence. But anyways, the way we're going to figure out who you get, what quote you get, is I'm going to shuffle these cards, and whichever member of BTS pops out, that's who your quote is going to be from. And then we're also going to do my handwritten BTS Oracle cards after this as well. So there's still more messages. Stick around. All right. Okay, you've got two. Jeez. All right. Well, Tay just fell on the floor, so let me go grab him. Give me a second. Okay. All right, you guys got Little Tay Tay and Jungkook. So let's go ahead and grab your quotes. Oh, you're Jungkook? Hey. All right. Tay. There we go. All right, you guys. So let's see what your quotes are. I remember which one this one is because I love it and it's adorable, and I'm glad you got it. So we've got, when things get hard, stop for a while. and look back and see how far you've come. Don't forget how rewarding it is. You are the most beautiful flower, more than anyone else in the world. I love that quote, and I think it's perfect for you guys. And then we've also got, all our dreams come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So again, the 8 of Swords, that 10 of Wands energy, that could manifest, even though this is about a relationship for a lot of you guys, this could manifest as holding us back, of feeling, insecure. And that can translate into all different aspects of our lives, even when it comes to like pursuing our dreams, pursuing our career dreams, schooling, etc., things like that. So don't allow this situation or the guilt over this situation to hold you back from accomplishing your dreams. All right, so let's do some Brook-made BTS Oracle cards. Some of these are legit jokes, so I'm going to be real interested to see which ones we get, but let's pull a couple of these, and this will kind of be your final messages for this reading. All right, there's one. Sorry. Okay, cute. All right, let's do one more. There it is. Why do they always have to fall on the floor? I mean, come on. Oh my. Did you hear that person coughing in the hallway? I hope you didn't. All right. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I think these are great for you guys. Okay, so here's what we got. So we got no, not today. We've also got find balance, breathe, and lighten up. Okay, so why do I think these are all perfect for you? Well, not today, and breathe. I definitely get this feeling for you guys of take a breather. Like, don't feel like you need to rush into getting out there and being open and like all of a sudden right now you have to be happy and optimistic. Like, we don't have to rush into that. I think for you guys, like I said, with the epiphany, I feel like you kind of need a moment to yourself. I feel like you need to cry it out, journal, talk to a trusted friend or family member. I think a lot of you guys need that moment before you can move forward. So I feel like these make perfect sense. Finding balance also goes along really well with that. So find balance in your life. Do things that make you happy. Don't just focus on, I gotta let go of this, I gotta work through this. Because I feel like that's kind of a misconception about, how we heal. And healing's different for everybody, obviously. But for me personally, I feel like I always thought, I have to journal and sit and just be with it. And it's like, I find the most healing for me happens when I'm doing things that make me feel fulfilled and make me happy. Like going places I like, doing experiences that I like, creating things. I'm a creative person, so I like creating. This is what makes me happy. So find what makes you happy and do it. And then we've also got lighten up. Yes, there are serious moments in life. Yes, this was a crappy situation, but it had a purpose. It's time to move on. It's time to let go. It's time to allow that 9 of Cups energy, that big happy change, this amazing person. It's time to allow them to come into your life. So have some fun. It's not all serious, I promise. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much. That was really freaking long. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you watched the whole thing, thank you. Comment below if you lasted through this whole reading, because I would love to know. But anyways, thank you so much. If you're new, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in next one. All right, let's get into it. Group 2, Tay. All right, group 2, let's get into it. And of course, make sure to stick around to the end for my handwritten notes and my homemade little BTS Oracle cards. So let's get into it. How can you guys be more confident? How can you love yourselves more? So first of all, I just want to say, please don't freak out. I have a feeling because this is BTS, I might get a lot of viewers who maybe aren't super familiar with tarot, and that's awesome. But you have the Devil and the Death card, and I just feel like that's going to make some people a little nervous, and don't worry. I'm here to hold your hand. We've got this. They're not scary, I promise. So for you guys, I think really what's holding you back from really loving yourself, really being confident and being able to enjoy life really is you're holding on to something from the past. And we need to be a little bit more optimistic. We need to move on from the past. So let's get into it. Okay, so the devil. Let's go ahead and talk about this first. So the devil. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the saying, the devil you know, which basically is talking about the comfort zone. So the comfort zone definitely serves a purpose. Sometimes we need a break. Sometimes we need to be in that comfort zone, but we can easily get stuck in it. The devil is a very stuck energy, and it's that feeling of procrastination, procrastination really a lot of times, especially in this reading, what I'm getting is I think a lot of you guys are procrastinating on going after your dreams because of something that happened in the past. Maybe somebody told you you weren't good enough, or that's never going to happen. You're never going to be able to make that happen. You're not anything special, things like that. Or for instance, like maybe, if you want to be an actor and maybe you didn't get cast in the last school play, or there was that one play, when you were 12 where you got put in the chorus or something, you know what I mean? And just because one person one time didn't see how great you are, or just because you had a bad performance that one time, doesn't mean you're awful. We're human. We're not perfect. That was a similar message to group 1. I feel like everyone is going to probably get, don't be a perfectionist. Hi, same. But yeah, so the devil definitely represents, like I said, being stuck in the comfort zone, being afraid to get out there and take leaps of faith and do new things and try new things. It's procrastination. It can definitely manifest as anything done in excess. So excessive partying, excessive, over-exercising, overeating, under-eating, shopping too much, things that doing anything that could be okay to like an unhealthy level. That's kind of a coping mechanism that comes along with the devil a lot. And again, procrastination, being stuck in that comfort zone, and it's holding on to negative thoughts, limiting beliefs about ourselves, negative relationships, toxic people. And again, I think for a lot of you guys, this really feels like, the 6 of Cups represents your past, and it can kind of represent healing your inner child. I love the artwork in this deck because it looks like she's giving this gift to like her inner child, like her as a child. Like that's how I interpret it, at least. And it's like, which I think probably a lot of people do. I'm not trying to say I'm special. I'm just saying. But anyway, it's like she's giving her this gift of like, here, you can let go of the past. You can move on from this thing. So again, this is kind of like for a lot of you guys, I think it's healing your inner child. So again, I get this feeling of, for a lot of you, maybe somebody when you were a kid, or if not a kid, just in your past, somebody told you that, oh, that's never going to happen. Pick a different dream, no, I just want you to go to school and be a doctor, not an artist, or, something along those lines. So I feel like you kind of hold on to that, and it's time to let go. It's time to pursue your dreams, because check it, 3 of Wands, Death, 7 of Cups. Oh, I'm living for this. Okay, it's all coming together in my mind. Okay, first of all, let's talk about death. So death represents endings and beginnings. It does not represent literal death, so don't worry. It's transformation. It's starting a new chapter. It's letting go of the old and stale, the things that are no longer serving us, so that we can move forward with a more optimistic outlook. So again, this is growth, this is transformation, this is letting go of the old so that the new has room to enter. And the new is you being an adventurous little mofo. Like, I don't know why that's what I had to say, but that's what I had to say. So the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is a very optimistic energy, because this is like your ship is coming in, but it's just not quite time yet. So it's needing to be able to hold on to that optimism and that faith that your dreams will become a reality as long as you pursue them and get out of the comfort zone, which I'm going to get into in just a second, obviously. But again, this is all about closing out a chapter, letting go of the negative thoughts and the things that people have said to you that have kept you down. It's time to take control back, of your own life. Get out there, be confident, Oh, that's the point of the reading. Be optimistic. So for you guys, it's more about shedding the past, healing your inner child, and finding that optimism and that belief, that faith that your dreams will become a reality. But you have to believe in it and you have to pursue it. So that's the 7 of Cups. in my readings, there's always one group that has strong like artist feelings for me. And if you're not an artist, that's okay too. I just want to say that I think a lot of you probably are artistic, creative people, and that's not the easiest road to take. It's just not, and it's not for the faint of heart. And so you guys have that strength, whether you realize it or not. It's in you. If you feel in your heart that this is what you were supposed to do, or again, anything. I mentioned, I was like, oh, become a doctor, not an artist. Becoming a doctor is not easy, I was just saying that because, I feel like a lot of parents, are like, oh, go be a doctor, make lots of money. Like, don't be an artist, you won't make any money. But I mean, being a doctor is not easy. You know what I mean? So I think for all of you guys, no matter what your path is, whether it's artistic or not, I don't think it's an easy road, and I think you're aware of that, and I think that's where this fear comes from, and where this, sticking in the comfort zone and procrastinating comes from. And again, probably something from your past holding you back there too, But the Seven of Cups speaks of, well, you know what? I call it my hero's journey card, because I think we're all on our own hero's journeys. Our hero's journey to find, true love, our hero's journey to make our dreams come true, to be the best version of ourselves. And the hero's journey in any TV show or movie or whatever is full of peril. It's not just like, oh, the knight has to go save the princess and like, poof, it's over. There you go. He just waltzed right in, grabbed her and left. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's difficulties along the road. And the thing about the Seven of Cups is it's very illusionary. So she can't see that there's a poisonous snake in that cup. She's like, oh crap, I don't know which cup to grab. You just got to go with your gut, go with your intuition. And hey, if it doesn't work out, it's all about viewing failure as redirection, viewing failure as a positive, not, oh God, I'm the worst. I knew it. Let me go back into this devil energy because I suck. No, you don't. Everyone has to fail. Do you know how many times I wanted to quit YouTube? Let me tell you, my channel all of a sudden has been growing quickly, but for a very long time, for like a good 8, 9, 10 months. Like, I was growing so slowly. I was constantly comparing myself to other people, and I wanted to quit so many freaking times. And I'd be so mad at myself if I did. So there were plenty of obstacles in my way to getting to where I am now, and I'm not even like that successful in the grand scheme of YouTube at this point. But you know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of failure. There was a lot of, oh, I should just quit. Screw this, So just keep going. Failure is redirection. For me, I changed up the way I did my readings. I added my handwritten notes. That's when I really started to gain some traction. So be open. This is a very creative energy too. The Seven of Cups, very imaginative, very creative. So be creative. Even if your path is not as an artist, you can still be creative and do things differently, kind of, outside the box. But let's get to your oracle cards. So bam, right out the gate, we got trust. So yes, your dreams will become a reality if you can believe in them, if you can trust, and if you can move forward. Boom. Boom. Then we've got friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Lean on your friends. For some of you, again, if you're artists, you might be kind of going into this with your friends. You might be starting like a YouTube channel or something with your friends, or an Etsy shop or something like that for some of you guys. But also just remember to have fun, balance out, the hard work that you're going to have to do with having some fun with your friends. And of course, lean on your friends. If you need help talking through whatever this is, talk to a trusted friend. If you really trust them, if they're your really good friend, they'll help you through it. So again, for you guys, the main thing for you to be more confident and to love yourself more is to let go of those negative things that people have said to you in the past that you've took to heart. It's time to let go of those. It's time to let the death energy take that out of here. Then we also have peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Kind of makes me think of this, trust energy here. And the Three of Wands. And the Seven of Cups. But anyways, all right, last oracle card. We have New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So the devil represents Capricorn. So some of you guys could be Capricorns for sure. Well, obviously. I mean, but, if you are a Capricorn, hey. But your hard work is paying off. That's the Seven of Cups energy. So also the hard work of letting go of what is holding you back. But also the hard work, it will pay off. So some of you guys, I think maybe you did try something or a couple things and then you did quit and you went right back into that devil energy. It's time to get back out there, and your hard work will pay off. So let's go ahead and get into your handwritten messages. All right, the first one is stop doing this. So we're going to go ahead and get you guys a couple of these and see what you can stop doing that will help you to be more confident and to love yourself more. All right, 1, 2. All right, you guys. Oh, God. No, this one's going to haunt me. Okay, so this was in group 1, and stop playing the victim. Okay. So I explained this in group 1. If you watched group 1, forgive me. But I was like, man, when I wrote this one out, I was like, oh, people are going to totally misinterpret this and think I'm just like a jerk and yell at me in the comment section. But the devil energy can be an energy of playing the victim. And again, I want to stress this. I've done this. If you want to watch group 1, go to the end and watch just that part, because I explained a situation where I've definitely played the victim. Like, we all do this. But the thing is, we can get stuck in it. It's okay to be everyone's a victim at some point in their life. Bad things happen to all of us at some point, and we are all victims at some point. But there comes a time where you have to pull yourself out of it. Didn't I say take back control of your life? I think I did earlier. That's what we've got going on here, is take back the control. So like I said at the very beginning, the devil energy, sometimes we get in it, and it's okay. The comfort zone, taking a pause, taking, a moment. And that's fine. We all need to do that from time to time, but this is an energy that we can easily get stuck in. This is that devil energy. All right, so, oh my God. 100%. I was hoping we were going to get this one. Stop comparing yourself / your journey to others. 100%. I mean, you heard me. Like I said, like, I wanted to quit YouTube so many freaking times. Like, you have no idea how many times I got frustrated and I was like, this is stupid. It's just never going to happen. Because I was comparing myself and my channel and my channel's journey to other people and their channels. 100% stop doing this. Just stop it. Don't do it. It's going to get you nowhere. I promise you. All right, now let's get to the fun stuff. We've got watch this movie. So I wrote some feel-good movies of mine. So we're going to get you a couple of these, and we're going to see what movies you should watch to feel good. All right. We've got Mean Girls. Oh my God, yes. Such a good movie. And any musical. May I recommend Hairspray? Okay, so I grew up in Maryland. And it was funny, in my last live stream, my Valentine's live stream, we were joking because there's a lot of people from Maryland in my live chat. What's up, Maryland people? But we were joking that if you don't like Hairspray or Crabs, your like citizenship to the state of Maryland gets revoked. So that's why I had to recommend Hairspray. But also, it's just really good. So anyway, let's move on to listen to this song on repeat. So BTS edition. So let's get you a song. I'm just staring at this one. This is it. This is your song. All right. Y'all got Sugar. So Trivia Seesaw. That is your song. Listen to that to make you feel good. All right. Now, we're going to do a motivational quote from a member of BTS. And the way that we're going to decide is I'm going to shuffle these photo cards, and whoever you guys get is the quote that you're going to get. I already told group 1, again, forgive me if you've already heard me say this, but I don't speak Korean. I found these on the internet. I tried to do my due diligence. Obviously they were translated into English, so if they're wrong, please forgive me. But hopefully they're not. So let's go ahead and find out who your motivational quote is going to come from. Oh, okay, little J-Hope. Okay, let's see what we've got here. He's a very happy person, so I feel like, I forget what the quote is, but I'm sure it's something nice and happy. There we go. All right, your motivational quote. Okay, nice. If you don't work hard, there won't be good results. 100%. Oh my God, this is perfect for you guys. So again, if you don't work hard, there won't be good results. That's that 7 of Cups. You've got to get yourself out there. You're gonna fail. Pick yourself back up again. Use it as redirection and just keep going. So, final thing we're gonna do, my little handmade BTS Oracle cards. Let's get a few messages for you guys. Some of these are total jokes, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's just see what we get. But this is super fun to do, so All right. Final messages for group 2. Let's get some Tay. Oh, J-Hope. You guys are the J-Hope group, apparently. Oh, that's a nice one. I just looked at what it was. I didn't even notice. Ooh, it's a good one. I don't know if it was on camera or not, if you saw what it said, but we'll get there. I want to get a few of these because I made a lot of them. So. All right. Another J-Hope. Another J-Hope. Oh my God. Okay. Can we get somebody else maybe? All right. One more, you guys. All right. Finally, somebody else. Nothing wrong with J-Hope, obviously, but, I just wanted some variety. Oh, these are great. Okay, perfect. All right, so ready? Your first one is unexpected windfall. If you put the work in when you least expect it, something amazing is going to happen. You are lovable. Again, let go of the past. Let go of those limiting beliefs. Let go of whatever is holding you back because you are wonderful and you're lovable and you're talented. All right, we've also got free yourself. Oh God, I hope I remember to edit that out. If I didn't, oh well, you just heard me cough. Free yourself. Yeah. Free yourself from the bondage. Free yourself from the past. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, the insecurities, the procrastination. It's time to get out there. You guys are headed for something amazing because, are you ready? Killing it. You're going to be killing it. I swear, if you get out there, yeah. You're going to be unstoppable. You got the unexpected windfall. You got killing it. It's time to free yourself from whatever is holding you back from the past. You guys are amazing. You're talented. I promise you. No matter who beat you down, no matter who told you you weren't good enough, you weren't smart enough, pretty enough, talented enough, handsome enough, whatever, you are. I promise. I could go into something really deep right now, but this video is already really freaking long, so I'm not going to, but I've dealt with a lot of stuff when it comes to like perfectionism and stuff, and let it go. It's not going to make you happy. Let go of perfectionism if that's for some of you what's holding you back, but you got this. You're killing it. Anyway, that's going to do it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new and you enjoyed this, consider subscribing and maybe you'll see more of my content, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into our final group. Group 3, Mr. Worldwide Handsome himself, Jin. All right, group 3, let's get into it. So again, make sure to stick around to the end for my handwritten messages and also my homemade BTS oracle cards. So let's get into your reading. How can you be more confident and how can you love yourselves more? Okay, well, if you're familiar with tarot, you know what song is playing in my head right now because all of your cards except for Justice are fire energies. So go listen to Fire. I'm not gonna sing it because I suck at singing, so you don't want. Also, that song is just hard to sing. Have you like tried to sing that song a cappella? Because it's not easy. But anyway, that's definitely the song that is playing in my head because you know what? It's funny because I think it was my last reading and I think it was group 3 as well. I got this message of like, I don't know why you're here. Maybe you just like BTS and you just wanted to watch some BTS, I don't know, and hear me talk about stuff. I don't know, because I feel like you guys are on fire, like literally, and not, okay, no, let me take that back. You're not literally on fire. Metaphorically, yes. I think you guys are on fire. Like, I think you guys have kind of turned the corner here. So maybe there was a period of time, for you guys, maybe what it is maybe you still have a little bit of fear of going backwards. Because the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, these two outside cards here, they are very like energies of like beginnings, new beginnings, very fresh. So you might be a little bit afraid that like maybe you'll slip back or, maybe something will happen or something will go wrong. So maybe that's kind of why you guys are here. Maybe you just have a little bit of like fear left over from whateve you've moved on from. because there is a lot of like fresh energy. There is a lot of like new beginnings, like you're just starting something. Now, the Ace of Wands is a exciting, passionate, very wonderful new beginning. The Ace of Wands is one of my favorite cards, to be quite honest. Yeah, this is passion. It's creativity. The Page of Wands is also, there's a lot of creative energy in this reading. So if you guys are creative people, maybe for a long time you were in a lull. Maybe you just, weren't very happy with yourself, with your life. And because of that, maybe your creativity, your art, whatever it was, suffered. And now you're in a place where it's like, damn, like you can see clearly now. You're like, wow, everything's great. This is exciting. And my creativity is like booming. So yeah, this is, no matter what it is, this is just an exciting, passionate new beginning. Now, you also have the Knight of Wands. So I feel a little bit of trepidation on your part. We have Justice in the center here, right next to the Knight of Wands. So Justice being air, it's Libra, it's air energy. So this is the only card here that is not fire. We've got the Sun, which is Leo, and then all the wands, like I said, that's fire energy. Leo, Sag, Aries. But anyway, Justice is the only card that's not fire, and this is air. So air is more like the mental energy. I feel like there's a little tiny bit of you, like I said, that is maybe overthinking a little bit, maybe again kind of clinging to like something from the past. Again, like maybe that little bit of fear that like something's going to crop back up, that you're going to self-sabotage again, or that situation's going to come back to haunt you, or something like that. Justice is, divine timing, and the divine timing is when you're ready. And you know what? When you're ready, could be now, because this is what this is. Oh, I'm getting excited here. Something really exciting is going to happen for you guys, I think, in the near future. Could possibly be Leo season. That's July, August. That's not too far away, but this is a timeless reading, so if you might be watching this in June, I don't know. But anyway, I think something really exciting is going to happen for you. It could be a spark of inspiration. The Ace of Wands, like I said, it's creativity. It can be like a spark of inspiration. Or it could be the start of a new journey, going out there, because the Knight of Wands is getting out of your comfort zone. It's an adventurous energy. It's taking risks. Libra is like balanced and, very cerebral, very logical, whereas the Knight of Wands is passion. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to go do this thing. Yeah, I'm going to get out there. This could possibly, for some of you, represent traveling. If there's somewhere you've always wanted to go, and it's like, you know what? This summer, this Leo season, depending on your hemisphere, Leo season in this, you know what I mean. It's not summer at the same time in both hemispheres, but it's Leo season. And I'm going to stop talking. But anyway, it could be, like I said, it could represent like traveling, again, getting out of your comfort zone, being adventurous, taking risks. It gives, this is one of those cards lately where like Miss Frizzle keeps popping into my head, like take chances, make mistakes, get messy, or is it get messy? Whatever, you got it. But yeah, so it's like I said, it's risk taking, it's getting out there, it's being adventurous, it's having fun, being passionate, going after what you really want, because it's coming your way when the time is right. And again, this divine timing is in your hands. It's all about you getting out there. And I think you're pretty much ready. Like, again, you are that group where I'm like, why are you even here? Like, you guys are like doing great. But again, I think there is that little bit of that fear of kind of like sliding backwards. So I get it. I get why you're here. But still, like, you guys are killing it. All right, then we've got the Sun card. So the Sun is that Leo energy. It's optimism. It's happiness. It's just basking in the sun, having it all. It's the perfect energy to be in when you're trying to manifest something into reality, because it's a patient energy, because you're optimistic, because you believe, oh yeah, I'm going to go after this thing and it's just going to happen. And it's going to happen when it's going to happen. So that's great. I'm just going to live my life, So again, very, very much an energy of being in the moment, appreciating where you are right now, where you've been, where you're going. And just like I said, being really optimistic about the future. Also, it's an energy of having fun. So you guys don't feel like super serious people. Again, there is like a little bit of an element of it. And maybe that's what you've been working on, is maybe you were too serious. You were too, like I said, cerebral, maybe a perfectionist. There's been a message of perfectionism running through this entire reading, and hi, hello, same. So I think a lot of us, especially in this day and age of social media and people editing photos and like things like that, I think a lot of us suffer with some form of perfectionism. And I think that that's something that you guys have really worked through, and you're coming out the other end. Like, you got all this passionate, exciting energy, these new beginnings, this happiness, this optimism. So you're on the way. And then the Page of Wands, again, this is kind of like starting a new journey. Also a very creative energy, very passionate energy, a very like youthful energy. So it doesn't mean you have to be, young in years. It's having that kind of rejuvenation of like, yeah, I'm great, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get out there. I'm going to travel to that place I always wanted to go to. It's kind of like you're living life again. And I feel like you were kind of stuck for a while. Again, could have definitely been perfectionism, because that'll definitely keep you stuck and keep you, not doing anything and not pursuing things that you really want to do, not living. I feel like for a long time, you guys weren't really living. That's what it feels like. And, this is a general reading, so there's many reasons why you could have been in that energy, why you could have been feeling that way. But I definitely think it stems from, a form of perfectionism. So I think a lot of you guys, I think a lot of you guys are the type of people that work really hard and forget to balance that with other things. Forget to balance that with, you need to have a social life. You need to occasionally go on vacation. One of you needs to take a vacation. Like, that is like strong. But yeah, like sometimes you need to take a break. You need to take a vacation. You need to have a social life. You can't just work yourself to death and then that's it. Life's over. Like, you didn't really live, you gotta do all the things. So, and again, I feel like you guys are pretty close. So let's get on to your oracle cards. There's something better, and you know it. Again, it's coming. I don't think you guys are that far off. I think you guys are mostly in the energy of loving yourselves. I think you guys, like I said, you definitely went through it. You weren't always in this energy, because again, this still feels very new, very fresh, but you're really getting there. You're getting somewhere. There's something coming your way. There's something better. All right. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Again, it's just not time just yet. But again, the feeling I get for most of you guys is like, oh my God, like this is going to happen soon. And again, Leo season, in the grand scheme of life, that's not that far away. So this is definitely like you're creating, you're manifesting. Now it's just time for you to get out there and just be patient and be optimistic and allow things to come your way. Like, things are going to happen for you guys. I can feel it. All right. So we've also got expect a miracle. No big deal. Have faith. Yes. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay, so first of all, this card rarely comes out. So whenever it does, I feel like I have to really point it out and be like, this is a big deal. Like, expect a miracle. This card almost never shows up. Again, with that sun energy, it's, like I said, it's being in the moment. It's being optimistic. It's being happy with where you are right now. Even though you don't have that big dream or that career or that person you're trying to manifest or whatever it may be. Even though you don't have that right now, you will. So you need to be happy right now. You need to be totally happy with where you are right in this moment. Because again, this feels like it's going to be really soon, but this is a general reading. It's not going to be tomorrow, I don't think. That's for sure. But yeah, you guys are like, wow. Anyway, okay. Then we've got your final oracle card, North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Hello, Knight of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands right there. Step out of your comfort zone. And again, I think a lot of you recently have started to do that, or you're like just now getting to that point where you're like, you know what, I'm ready. Like, let's do this. Let's try that new thing. Let's go to that dance class. Let's take that vacation. Let's start this new business venture. Let's ask that person out. Like, whatever. I just feel you guys being really confident, to be honest. Again, why are you here? But anyways, I'm glad you're here. All right, let's get to your handwritten messages, and then we'll do your BTS oracle at the end. Okay, so we've got stop doing this. So what could be holding you back from total happiness, total confidence? All right. let's see. Procrastinating. Oh, definitely. Perfectionism, you know, that kind of justice energy, again, the overthinking, the overly logical energy can 100% lead to procrastinating. And I think you guys did procrastinate for a long time, and some of you might still be procrastinating. It's time to get out of the comfort zone. It's time to get out there, because the other one is self-medicating / self-sabotaging. So procrastination is definitely a form of self-sabotage. So no more procrastinating. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out there. You got this. You really got this. I promise you. Oh, okay. Now we've got watch this movie. So I just wrote down some feel-good movies of mine that I watch if I need a good laugh or if I need to feel good. So let's get you a couple of these and see what your movies are that you should be watching according to Brooke. All right. Any musical you like? May I recommend Hairspray? Because I love Hairspray and I was raised in Maryland, so we have to like Hairspray. And then Girls Trip, another fantastic comedic romp through New Orleans. I feel like I talk about New Orleans all the time. It was in my last, was it group 3 of the last? If anyone was group 3 in my last reading and you're group 3 again, tell me if New Orleans was in group 3. It was definitely in my last reading, and a lot of people commented that they were going to New Orleans. So for some of you, you might be traveling to New Orleans, or you might really want to. And I have to tell you, if you've never been before, I know this is like not like a secret. Like everybody has heard of Café du Monde, but like, dear God, do yourself a favor and get the iced cafe au lait. It's life-changing. But then you'll be sad that you like can't get it once you leave. So sorry. But anyway, all right, let's move on. Okay. Listen to this song on repeat. I don't know. Whatever. BTS edition. So you guys are special. I want to get you 2. Like, I'm sorry. Like, nobody else got 2. Like, shh, don't tell them. Don't tell anybody else. All right, you guys, you should be listening to Serendipity by Jimin. Hey. If the other one's Singularity, I'm going to actually, like, cry, because those are my 2 favorites. Oh, no, Euphoria. That's my number 3, so all right. All right, we've got Euphoria, we've got Jimin, we've got Jungkook, Serendipity, and Euphoria. Those are your songs, because you are headed... Oh, that just, like, took a turn, man. You're headed for some serendipity with this miracle heading your way, and the euphoria. What was that? Euphoria. And the euphoria of... dear God, my brain stopped. The Sun card. I got too excited. My brain was like, done. Also, I'm an hour and 15 minutes into recording this. This is my longest video by far. It won't be that long. I gotta edit stuff out. But anywho, not important. That's the Sun energy. Also, I really hope that girl that has commented twice now that she has Euphoria tattooed on her wrist, you better have chosen group 3 or I'm gonna be very upset with you. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Final thing. Well, not final thing. There's 2 more things. We're going to get you a motivational quote from a member of BTS. The way we are going to choose that is I'm going to shuffle these photo cards. Whoever you get is who your quote will be from. I've already explained this to the other 2 groups. I don't know if they're 100% accurate. I tried to do my due diligence. Well, not obviously, but I don't speak Korean. So they were translated into English. So I hope that these are things that they have said, but I cannot 100% guarantee it. So, okay, they're like, stop, Brooke. We don't care. Like, we want our quote. Okay, we're going. I'm going. You know what? You guys get 2. We're going to do 2. And if it's the same person, then, oh well. But I want to do 2 for you guys. That's it. And then we'll do your oracle cards after this. So stick around. We're not done. Oh, group 2. One of the groups got this exact picture. All right. Yes! Someone got Jin, because Jin's quote is the best. I really wanted someone to get Jin. All right. Tae and Jin. Okay. Honestly, these quotes work well together too, actually, in a way. So let's go with Tae's quote. All right, when things get hard, stop for a while and look back and see how far you've come. Don't forget how rewarding it is. You're the most beautiful flower more than anyone else in the world. Love it. Beautiful. Okay, now let's do Jin's because this is my favorite. I'm so happy someone got this. Win, lose, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I still have this face. So who's the real winner here? I mean, come on. Come on. You guys are the cheeky group. Like, you guys are in a good energy. Again, just don't allow yourself to self-sabotage. Don't allow yourself to procrastinate. Don't allow yourself to fall back. You guys are in the driver's seat. You guys are feeling good. You're in control. Just keep moving forward. Okay. I made some little handmade oracle cards. So let's get you a few of these. And then that's going to do it for you guys. For some reason, that one is calling to me, so we'll see what that is. Oop, that one as well, obviously. Oh no, not all of those. It's too many. Get out of here. I think pretty much everybody got 4, so we're going to do 4. I know which one that is because I put the sticker on it, but I literally do think I said this at the very beginning of your reading, and it basically flipped out. So hey, we're taking it because you can see clearly now. Because he has glasses on in the picture, that's why. Because I think I'm clever. Anyway, also he looks really good with blue hair. But anyway, okay, so you can see clearly now. Again, you couldn't before, now you can. All right, we've also got stay optimistic. Oh, that's the freaking sun card, 100%. Okay, and then we've got take a time out. Blue hair again, living for it. I'm slowly dying because I keep seeing this picture and this blue hair and I just love it so much. Anyway, take a time out. Take a time out, Brooke. Like, take a breather. Like, you're gonna pass out. These pictures are just so beautiful. Anyway, take a time out. So if you need to take a break before you hit the road, take a little teeny tiny break. But stay optimistic and don't get stuck. Don't procrastinate. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? You wanna know what your last one is? Take a break. We got to take a break, take a time out. Okay, so also we got to Jimin, to Tae. Wow. Okay, so if you need to take a break, it's okay to take a break. Wait. Oh, because, that's what it is. Hello. Yes, that's right. You there. You work too hard. I do think that sometimes you forget that work-life balance, and that's all this is saying. Again, this is not allowing you to procrastinate. That is the opposite. We do not want you procrastinating. We want you getting out there. We want you pursuing things. But you got to take a time out. You got to take a break. You got to have a social life. You got to take a vacation. Oh my God, this just came super full circle in my head. So 100%. You guys are on the right track. Just don't allow yourself to slip backwards into procrastination, into overthinking, into perfectionism. Stay optimistic. Keep moving forward. You got some miracles coming your way. Y'all are doing good. So anyway, that's going to do it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this and you're new, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll... Alright, you guys, that's going to do it for me and my BTS themed tarot reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you loved it. I put a lot of time and energy and my creative juices, that sounds weird, but I didn't know what else to say, into this video. So I really hope you loved it, and if you're new and you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram to see the intro that I edited together for this video. I was just too nervous to post it on YouTube, even though all of my other ones for my themed readings have been fine, but I was just nervous about this one. So it's on my Instagram. I think it's really cute. I put a lot of work into it and I love it, and I really hope you love it as well. Also, follow me on Instagram, leave a comment, let me know who your bias is, what your favorite song is, if you're going to their concert this summer slash spring slash summer. And yeah, I just really hope you guys liked it. I hope it was a little bit helpful, and most importantly, I hope you had fun. All right, anyways, hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Again, thank you so much. All right, bye.